Yeah, and you basically came out and said what happened. So what exactly did happen?
Was something wrong? So, Arnold says, it's not a tumour. Mine was a tumour.
What's up, Desktopers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and in this video I interviewed Josh Lenartowicz, Australia's #1 professional bodybuilder, top 10 Mr Olympia competitor, and he goes into what really happened around his health scare and why he missed the 2019 Mr Olympia. We also go over what's next for Josh, his new baby, and a whole bunch of other topics as well. So make sure you tune into the video. Josh is one of the funniest, nicest dudes out there, so I think it's a great little interview where you really get some good knowledge, and I put some footage of him posing on stage over the top of it as well. So guys, enjoy the video. If you like this content, like the video, smash the like button, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell button. That way you'll be notified of every video that goes up from Desktop Bodybuilding. Anyway guys, on with the video.
Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and I am here with the biggest out angler of all time, Josh Lenartowicz, Australia's #1 IFBB pro bodybuilder. Josh, we're at your 2019 Josh Lenartowicz Classic Season B. Now, you're looking enormous. I just wanted to address that first, like you are huge. Can you give us a shot right now? Ridiculous. But yeah, you're looking massive. Now, everyone was expecting to see you in the Olympia this year based on you winning the Big Man Weekend, which is an awesome name for a bodybuilding comp too, by the way.
Very cool.
And it's a cool comp to win. So you obviously won that in efforts to qualify for the Olympia, but you had a health scare, and you put that out that you had a health scare, and speculation was rampant, from you being about to die to anything else, like it all comes out, and people say you're in liver failure and all that sort of stuff, which wasn't the truth, and you basically came out and said what happened. So what exactly did happen?
I had a tumour in my skull, and we didn't know it was family related because my middle brother had one 20 years ago, and it's one of the rarest kinds of tumours that they told me you could get. So we thought it was just like a really odd thing that he had, and I was like, oh cool, don't need to get checked or anything about it. Not that you can really get scanned for it because it sort of comes out of nothing. And little did I know, I got these headaches, and for like 10 days straight I never get headaches, and I went and got checked by the doctor who kind of sent me away, and I went back and I said, no, I want to scan, something's wrong, and it was something wrong. So Arnold says, it's not a tumour, mine was a tumour. So unfortunately, that happened, and then I had a really bad recovery. They put me in a coma, and for like a week, and then I couldn't walk for a few days after that. It just all went kind of pear-shaped.
You couldn't walk, so...
No, because I was in the coma anyway, because you have like a head surgery, your brain swells, so it's kind of like the next day you should be pretty good.
Yep.
So that night they should do some tests on you to make sure everything's fine, like motor control and stuff, and then being like bedridden for a week and not using any muscles, it was like, Neo in the Matrix, just like, what happened to your muscles? You've never used them kind of thing. That's how it felt. I got out of the thing to stand up, and they're all supporting me, and I'm like, yep, I'm standing up. They're like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I am. Like, no, you're not. I'm like, Liz, am I standing up? She's like, no. I'm like, damn it, I'm not standing up. Okay. Didn't believe them, yeah.
That's crazy. So do you have a big cut on your head anywhere or anything?
Scar, and it indents in and out, like it hasn't healed correctly, unfortunately, so...
It's only small though.
Yeah, it was, it's like I can fit like my thumb basically in the spot. It was just a really short and aggressive tumour. It was don't know, stress, maybe the dad life coming on, and maybe I stressed too much over that. Who knows? I don't know what. They don't know what brings it out. Because I was like, is it bodybuilding related? And they're like, no. What do I do to prevent it? They're like, we don't even know how they come about.
Well, it's funny, we were both prepping.
Yeah.
We both had a baby.
Yeah.
We both got sick.
Yeah, link. Yeah, I think there's a big link there, but wouldn't change it for the world. How good is that being a dad?
It's amazing. Now you've got your little one. How's he doing? What's his name? All that sort of stuff.
Yeah, William Jordan, and he's 10 weeks old today, so he's cool. Yeah, he's we had like 9 hours sleep the other night, which was incredible. So I think we need to move to Perth because it seems to do well here.
Oh, so that was here?
Yeah, it was here. Yeah,
You'd think it'd be the opposite. He'd be unsettled, but...
That's what I thought. Yeah, like the plane ride over here was pretty good. Like, we're very lucky. Like I know I could see how bad it could get, and I mean without mum, it's horrible for me because I can't feed him. So as you know how tough it is.
Yeah, we had the same conversation before, and my partner's working at the moment. Not full time, but when she's out for 8 hours in a row, it's like, oh God, you can sort of get a bit scared, you're like, and you're like, I can't calm this baby down, what do I do? And you start freaking, but
yeah, I'm like doing laps in the kitchen, we're holding the baby, and the dog thinks I'm going for a walk, and it's following me around, and I'm like, it's just weird. It's just,
I used to do
it's
the
cool,
same
but it's just different, you know? Yeah.
When my baby was 1 to 2 weeks old, I used to just do laps just because we got this big thing where we can walk around, and I'm just like, I just walk around for half an hour, set my timer, and be like, if he's not good, he's gone back to Tara.
Yeah, and I'm like, and, you know, I'm trying to like hold him on my shoulder, and it's like we have the worst mobility ever, bodybuilders. So it's like, yeah, I'm like horribly burnt up in my trap. But it's just learning, you know. So it's cool. It's really a good blessing to happen after that kind of curse that happened to me. Yeah.
So what's next? What's my next comp for Josh Lenartowicz? Is it been decided or is it up in the air?
Yeah, I want to do Arnold, Ohio, Australia, and Brazil as long as I can do it, because I'm like, something generally has been happening the last couple of times I've gone to do the big shows and set me back, but.
You've been through a lot. Like, since you've been pro, it seems like things have been slapping you in the face pretty much. You know, a tumour, you know, obviously Dallas passing, that's a very hard...
Passed away the year before, and the middle year had like a family member, like 3 surgeries, and they said to say goodbye to him, and I pulled out of a show like with that, and I just don't deal well with like family pressure in that sense, like life and death stuff, you know, and it feels like everything sort of happened in these years. You know, it's just part of life. It's just unfortunate that with bodybuilding, we don't have like a huge lifespan of like 20 years. It's kind of like you do most of your training in your 20 years to get to where you want to be, and you might only have 5, 10 years. Yeah. So I'm hoping that I can do well in the next few years. And
you have a clean run in it. Like, it's...
I know, man. That's really all I want is just a clean run for it. Yep. Definitely.
Now with Arnold's earlier this year, you came in slightly off in terms of your conditioning. Well, you were huge. Yeah. What sort of went wrong for you at that comp? I just want to sort of suss that out.
Man, I had like a plan, coaching myself, and this first time ever I didn't do any check-in photos, and I'm just like trusting the process. Yeah. So there was that, there was just like, and then I loaded really heavily. Like I got some advice, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to try that out because maybe, you know, someone my size needs a lot of calories to load, and I'm like, I just want to come in full. And then once I saw the pre-judging video, I was like, man, I'm just way off. I wish I did, you know, my normal routine photos and all that stuff.
You won the best poser, so at least you came out of some cash and an award and getting presented by Arnold with something, so you got something cool from that comp. Yeah. But obviously you've learned from that experience, and I think you know what you need to do, and obviously the next week you probably have to crash diet to get to the Arnold Classic Australia, which probably left you a little bit flat but better. But I suppose next time you know what to do, you know that balance. So I'm really excited for you to see you compete in the Arnolds and hopefully the Olympia, and man, like, we saw how, you know, the Olympia was this year with a few guys out, and next year it seems like it's going to be an awesome lineup, so I bet you can't wait.
Man, it's tough because you can't learn my lesson to say, hey, I'm going to place or win in this show, and I got like 8th, and I'm like, man, that was like a real kick in the teeth. Yeah. So I don't ever want to say that to happen, but I think for the first time I went and sat in the audience at the Olympia this year, which was really hard, but then being there was like gave me kind of a lot of I guess mental momentum going forwards. Like, yeah, you know, if I really commit myself, that's all I got to do is just like, you know, the sport, once you've done all the hard work in your prep, on stage is easy. That's all you got to do. It's not like a boxing fight or a football match. It's kind of like everything's done prior to it, and I just need to make sure I get a good run and I can do everything that I need to, because if I can maximise my potential, I believe I've got a good shot.
I 100% agree. That's Josh Lenartowicz from the 2019 Josh Lenartowicz Classic. Thanks so much for interviewing us, mate, and I can't wait to...
Congratulations on beating that,
Thank you.
Man.
Likewise. Anyway, for Xavier Wills, Josh Lenartowicz, we are out for Desktop Bodybuilding.